Most people work hard every single day, earning money, saving money, trying to get ahead. But despite all their efforts, they find themselves stuck. No matter how much they save or how hard they work, their financial situation never seems to improve. Jack had been working tirelessly for 5 years, but still, nothing had changed. He had always been careful with his money, yet he couldn't see the fruits of his labor. One afternoon, as Jack walked through the town, he passed by a beautiful, grand estate. He couldn't help but wonder, what did they know that he didn't? What was the secret to success? That's when Jack made a decision that would change his life forever. He stepped onto the grounds, not sure what he was about to discover. Jack walked up to the man, who was none other than Richard Miller, the owner of the estate. Richard wasn't just wealthy, he was humble, generous, and known in the town for his wisdom. He smiled at Jack as he approached, surprised but welcoming. "Excuse me, Mr. Miller, I didn't mean to intrude. I've been struggling for years now, working hard but getting nowhere. I save money, I try my best, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I've come to ask for advice. Can you help me?" "Of course, Jack. I can see you're sincere, and I understand your frustration. The truth is, anyone can become wealthy, and yes, you can too. But to do so, there are some principles about money that most people never learn. These are things schools won't teach you, things that can change your life if you adopt them. Let me tell you 5 important lessons." Jack sat down beside Richard, his heart open and his mind eager for guidance. The first principle is simple, but it's harder to follow than you might think. It's about living below your means. You see, Jack, no matter how much you earn, if you spend more than you make, you'll always be in trouble. If your income is $3,000 a month, save at least $1,500. If it's $5,000, save $2,500 or more. Don't let your expenses outpace your earnings. This is the foundation. Without it, you're setting yourself up for debt, stress, and eventually, failure. Jack nodded, understanding how crucial this was. He had always known about saving, but he hadn't really focused on making sure his expenses didn't eat up everything he earned. The second principle is to always set aside money for emergencies. Life is unpredictable. We all face unexpected costs, whether it's a car repair, a medical bill, or losing a job. Without an emergency fund, you may find yourself in debt or forced to sell your belongings just to survive. So, make it a priority. Even if it's just $50 a month, start building that safety net. It's your shield from the unpredictable nature of life. Jack's mind raced as he thought about all the times he'd been caught off guard by unexpected expenses. This principle, he realized, wasn't just about saving, it was about creating stability. The third principle is something that most people overlook: invest in yourself. Now, I know what you might be thinking: I don't have the money to invest in stocks or real estate. And you're right, it's not always about that. The best investment you can make is in your own skills. Whether it's learning a trade, enhancing your education, or improving your craft, time and money spent on yourself will pay the highest dividends. If you're good at carpentry, for example, invest in tools or courses. If you're passionate about marketing, spend on books or seminars. The more you improve, the more you can earn. Jack's eyes lit up. He had always worked hard, but he had never really thought of investing in his own skills. He realized that with the right knowledge, he could unlock opportunities that weren't available to him before. The fourth principle is to create multiple streams of income. Don't rely solely on your paycheck. Once you've gained some skills and experience, consider starting your own business or side hustle. Maybe you've learned carpentry and want to open your own workshop. Perhaps you have a knack for graphic design and could freelance on the side. The more you diversify your income sources, the more freedom you'll have. You won't be bound to a single income stream. Jack was starting to feel the fire in his chest. He realized that this wasn't just about working harder, it was about working smarter. It was time to take control of his future. The final principle is to build passive income. Once you've accumulated some savings, don't let that money sit idle. Invest it wisely, whether it's in property, stocks, or even a business that generates money while you sleep. The goal is to let your money work for you, So when you're not actively working, your money is still growing. Jack was amazed. He had never considered that his savings could generate income for him. This, he knew, was the key to achieving financial freedom. Thank you, Richard. I thought success was just about hard work. But now, I understand it's about strategy. I can't wait to apply these principles in my life. Jack had learned something invaluable that day. It wasn't just about working harder, it was about working smarter, with the right plan and guidance. Today, you've learned 5 powerful principles that can change your financial future. But that's not all. If you're serious about transforming your financial life, we've got a proven blueprint that thousands have already used to achieve financial freedom. Stay with us until the end of this video, and you'll discover how you can start earning money online and building a successful future just like many others before you. Just like Jack, you can improve your financial situation with the right guidance and the right mindset. Remember, it's not about how hard you work, it's about how well you manage your money and make strategic decisions. Take the time today to implement these 5 principles. The road to financial freedom starts with a single step. Will you take it?